Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. So, today, as promised, we are following up the end of the double XP weekend by gaining one last 99, which is Invention. I have already earned it, basically. We just have to do the formality of siphoning, and there we have it. Nice. Get all these things at 99. Already discovered them all, but whatever. So yeah, now we should be able to trade Doc over here. Yep, Invention Cape, buy one. I do like that little victory music they play. Let's go ahead and check out the old emote right here, as I try to do whenever I remember. After getting a 99, making a light bulb. Ooh. Nice. Alright, I don't think I'd ever seen that one. Alright, we're gonna wear this cape from here on out. It is my new combat cape because the perk reduces the charge drain rate, which is useful for when I'm using augmented stuff. So yeah, that is that. We got another 99 out of the way. These are my final levels from the weekend. Not much change from the last episode. The main thing I did was I did a bit of fire making. I think I gained 3 levels in it. I also got close to another level in agility, but I didn't get all the way. I kind of fell asleep because it was like 2 a.m. Just a little bit. But anyway, so today's update was the third and final elite dungeon for this trilogy that they've done. Not the final elite dungeon ever, because they'll probably do another one in the future. But they also released a surprise quest that is kind of like you do the quest, and throughout the quest you do each elite dungeon in either normal mode or story mode. So, yeah. We've not done any of the elite dungeons. I've tried to do Elite Dungeon 1 and failed miserably. With today's update, now we can do 2 or 3 without having to do 1 first, so that's good, because 2 is supposed to be easier. 3 is supposed to be harder, however, I think they said that it was designed with melee in mind. So once I get trimmed Masterwork Armor, we might be able to go in there and maybe have a little more success than we're going to have using, you know, tier 80 and 70 stuff, which is all I can afford right now. But today, we're just going to be going into the 3rd Elite Dungeon, since it just came out, and we're going to be trying to do the story mode. I don't know if I'll succeed. Quick warning is this will probably be a long episode, and honestly, story mode Elite Dungeons are really boring. Like, I did the story mode of Elite Dungeon 2 today on my main account, just because I finally could, and it was quite boring. Because the thing is, they do so little damage that you're really only in danger of dying at the bosses because of boss mechanics. But even then, like, if you're max level with this type stuff I have right now, you can pretty much win with just, like, Excalibur and a little bit of food, maybe a bunyip, if you really want to be fancy. And it just takes forever because they don't scale the health down enough. I would rather have more damage but less health, really, from story mode, because it just takes forever to get through stuff. Maybe it'll be different with overloads. I didn't use overloads on my main because I didn't want to waste money. It's a huge money sink if you use overloads and stuff. And since I wasn't recording or anything, I didn't really care. But I'm going to bring overloads so that we can at least use them if necessary. This is supposed to be the hardest elite dungeon, so, you know, great one to start with on this account. And I'm not even max combat level in anything except for magic. So, like, defensively, we're kind of in a little bit of trouble. But it should be good. But I'm just warning you that this probably won't be the most interesting episode, and it might be very long, and I honestly don't know whether or not we'll win. But we're going to try. I'll try to get through the whole thing, because if you get through the Elite Dungeon, then you don't have to do it during the new quest. So if I could get through all 3 story modes, then we can do the quest. And the quest rewards you with 10% reduced damage in the normal mode, which might make the first 2 more reasonable for me. I don't know about the 3rd one if it's the hardest. I'm just not skilled at bossing whatsoever. But anyway, we can go ahead and head on out to the Shadow Reef. Story mode. Oh, we're just underwater, apparently. Okay, that's a thing. Alright, we might have some items in the chest, because I was trying to do Temple of Amanishi, but it won't be anything good. Yeah, see, we got... Oh, well, we got Onyx Dust, honestly. I didn't know we had that. Okay. Yeah. I was trying. I didn't succeed. Mostly because there's just... The final boss is so much. Even if I can get past the Sanctum Guardian, it's just, Anyway, these guys aren't looking very hard here. Now the thing is, the Elite Dungeon 3 is so new that there's not even like really good guides on how to do the bosses yet. So I'm mostly relying on the idea that the 90% reduction in damage means I'll be able to pretty much tank anything and everything that it throws at me. So we'll find out. Now throughout this dungeon there's going to be these papers. How many are there? 21 more to find, so 22 total. In Elite Dungeon 2, it was pretty easy to get them all. You just had to telegrab one. So I'm hoping it'll be the case here too, where we can just watch the mini-map and get them all. Because it would be nice. There's an achievement for finishing it and stuff. And then I don't have to worry about looking for them when we actually do a legitimate attempt at this. Outside of this story mode stuff. But we're just going to murder everything. You don't have to murder everything, but we're going to murder everything. Why not, really? I mean, we got the time, I guess. I'm not going to use an overload until we actually get something that's, like, annoying to take down. Which I'm sure we will. Like, these things are really easy for something in an Elite Dungeon. I think they're... Most of the stuff in Elite Dungeon 2 was a lot harder than that in terms of health. I'm expecting things to ramp up pretty fast. Alright, who here has the... Oh, it's just there. I couldn't see it for a second there. I thought it might be inside a clam or something. This is a weird reef, though. Like, what kind of underwater structure is this? Oh, well, we'll just keep murderizing all these guys. Oh, is that a mini-boss over there? I don't think so. Maybe. It's hard to tell. He's got enough health to be one. But he's got a very generic name. I guess 10,000 health really isn't that much. He's probably not. Probably just a person. You can breathe underwater just like me, you know. It's just RuneScape things. Breathing underwater, doing things. Yeah, I don't think I've shown any Elite Dungeon stuff on this channel yet, so if you don't know, basically, every once in a while you'll get a energy thing blocking you, where you have to kill the enemies to progress, and once you do that, that's like a checkpoint, so you can leave and come back, and all the enemies before that point will be gone. Regardless of whether or not you actually killed them, because only certain ones are actually keeping the shield up, usually. Although it does depend on the situation. Like, we'll see, maybe killing this guy will drop the shield even with these guys still alive. Looks like these guys spawn a bunch of them. I don't know if I'd tried an Elite Dungeon since they changed it to a 90% damage decrease. Because last time I tried to do the Temple of Amanishi, I don't remember it being quite as easy as I'm having with story mode today. Like, it was still quite dangerous, despite the half HP and whatever damage reduction it was. Oh no, we got sea horrors. That's cool that they made something new. I wonder if they made the, whatever that item is, Brine Saber thing. That had, whatever item it was that had like an underwater special, I wonder if they made that work here. I don't think it'd be worth using, I'm just curious whether or not it would. Oh well. But yeah, once we get the trimmed masterwork armor, which is a long ways away because it's very expensive. First I have to actually make the masterwork, which I'm going to start work on soon. It's basically just 600 of each bar. Twice that of rune because you have to make the elder rune from the rune bars, but it's just that for masterwork. And, you know, it takes a bit of mining. It'll get us mining 99 for sure. Expect that in the near future. But, yeah, getting the actual trimmed pieces is expensive though, because you have to like turn, I think, Nex armors into it or something. I don't know for sure, but the point is actually quite a thing to do. This music is really loud, actually. Can I, like, check the music here? It's fine. I don't know if it's just my headphones are louder than normal or what. That music felt a lot louder than it usually is during these episodes. I gotta remember to kill those guys, otherwise they're just gonna keep spawning Crassians. I'm kind of distracted doing all this talking, but you know, if I don't talk, this whole thing will be really boring. Alright. Now, because of this new quest, I'm tempted to go back and do Temple of Amanishi and the Dragonkin Laboratory, but the thing is, they do recommend doing, like, Pieces of Hate and Sliske's Endgame and stuff, I think. So I'm not sure whether or not I want to do it right away, or if we'll wait until we at the very least, get through Pieces of Hate. If not other stuff. Like, there's no huge rush to do it, because, really, I'm not super eager to do like any super elite combat stuff until I get like at least defense and HP to 99. Like that's the bare minimum I'd want before I go into it. And really it would be ideal to have like the max cape, have better armor and weapons and stuff before we try anything too crazy. You know, like God Wars Dungeon 1, sure. God Wars Dungeon 2 though, I don't know about that. Wait, you know, I've not been looking for pages, have I? So I hope we haven't missed any. If we miss any, I'm not going to make you guys watch me run around trying to find it. But, you know, I almost definitely did. That looks like that's one right up there. I'm pretty sure that's where we already were. It's fine, you know, the less that we have to get later, the better. I'm just talking a little too much, that's all. Anyway, so yeah, double XP weekend went really well overall, I would say. I got one more summoning level than I was planning, just because I used a few more boosts than like my very rough calculations allowed for, because I always like to under-calculate than over-calculate. Plus, I just went ahead and used some more charms than I originally planned, because I had extra rune bars after I got Smithing 99. So I went ahead and did that, and yeah, we're now within very close range of 99 on that. I'm tempted to just rush it, you know, spend my penguin points, use my monthly distraction and diversion tokens to get troll invasion and all that, and just get it done right away. But there's really not that huge of a rush on it. Like, the dailies are fine, I just need to get more blue charms because I am out. And obviously if I get a summoning daily that requires blue charms, I won't be able to do it right now. That would just be terrible. I think we're near the first boss though, because we got a treasure chest here. Usually those signify an important milestone of some kind. Sometimes that's not a boss, but usually it is. The other nice thing about this is we'll be getting dungeoneering fragments, I think, unless we already finished that outfit. I don't actually know. Genuinely, I don't know if we did. No, we didn't. So we should get dungeoneering fragments, and we'll also get a very small amount of tokens, but, you know, it's a non-zero amount. We'll get, like, I don't know, a couple K tokens. What in the world is this thing? Oh, so this is an old head is the thing you attack type boss.
I wondered when you...
Oh, it's the ambassador. Oh gosh, there's a lot of heads. Alright, let's get out of the poison.
To stop me. You should surrender now. Let the many mouths of my Leviathan consume you. The pain will be far less than what you will face further
Ow,
in.
ow, get me away from here. That really hurt. That was a lot more damage than I ever took in Elite Dungeon 2, that's for sure. Part of it's just because I don't know what mechanics to avoid here. You know what I don't have on? I can turn on Vampirism. Hey, let's try to... Okay, I'm stuck here. Get me away. What's going on here? I keep getting stuck. Okay, this is a really dangerous boss. See, this is more what I expected from story mode, is it where it's still hard, just not, like, super deadly hard. Okay, can we not get stuck in place every 2 seconds? This is really annoying. I need to have freedom, I guess. I don't ever use those abilities because I don't really do high-end PVM. It might be worth it to use Poison Purge during this fight, honestly. With the amount of poison damage these guys are throwing at me, probably be better than Vampires. What am I doing? I guess I'm attacking. Uh-oh. Retreat! That really, really hurts. I'm gonna have to bank for sure during this dungeon. I didn't bring enough stuff. I foolishly thought this would be like Elite Dungeon 2, when clearly it's a lot harder. Uh-oh. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Stay away. My familiars do. So even if I run away, I still get stuck. So what's the point in running away? I thought I could avoid getting stuck by getting far away. Clearly it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die during this boss. This is what I was worried about, you know? Elite Dungeon 2 went so smoothly, I was like, oh, I can do this. Apparently not. Okay, he's switching sides again. Okay, can we not... You guys are really annoying. Do I have to stay in the center to keep them from doing this to me? What is the deal here? Why am I even stunned? Ow. Okay, let's get out of the center, please. Oh my gosh, why am I over here? I didn't even click over here. Well, now I want to be over here, so that's okay. Okay, so that's his cleave attack. You have to be on the side that he's aiming towards to safely take it. We're gonna die, so whatever. And by die, I mean my sign is going to activate and I'm gonna run away. Come on. If we can't beat this boss, that'll be real bad. Because, you know... Okay, well, whatever. I'll just stand here. This is a really annoying boss. Like, the constant stunning... And, I don't know. I need to get a defensive ability on here. Yeah, leave me alone, jerk. Maybe I should switch. I hate to get rid of Vampirism right away, but I feel like Poison Purge is just too much more useful. We'll see how that goes. Oh, does it not work? Poison Purge doesn't work, apparently, so I just wasted my Vampirism. And I'm really gonna die. What's the point in having Poison Purge if it doesn't work on all poison? Oh, come on, let me eat. Can I back away from this, please? No. Yeah, we're dead. There's just no way. I don't know what to do here. This is kind of ideal, though, because this would be a really long episode if I kept making it through stuff and then getting stuck. So maybe it's better if I just fail right away. Ow. Yep, okay, back away again. Okay, seriously. I don't remember the guide saying anything about being stunned every 2 seconds. I'm gonna let my sign activate just to see how far we can get, but... Let me see, anticipation... You know, I'm not using a protection prayer. Maybe I should use a protection prayer. I don't have an easily accessed protection prayer, though. Nope, there's my sign. Alright, well, we're getting out of here, then. Go to Grain Exchange, please. Alright, so yeah, that is the Elite Dungeon 3. I guess that's all we're seeing for today, because I don't think you guys want to sit around waiting for me to fight that guy again when I fail so much at it. Dump this in there. At least it'll give me a chance to go back and get that page that I missed. But, basically, so, yeah, like I said, we'll get the trimmed Masterwork armor, and that will not degrade in there, so it's really nice to use in there. It's also extremely high level, unlike what I currently have, which is, you know, tier 80 crap, which is hardly useful. And, we'll come back to this probably months from now, after we've done everything, and then we'll get to do the quest and everything. It'll be great, and we'll probably actually do non-story mode stuff and all that. It'll be real fun, but I just wanted to check this out at least a little bit. You know, take a glance at one little piece of it. It wasn't going to be any amazing thing. I'm just not good at combat. But it's really annoying that Poison Purge doesn't work. That is really, really annoying, because if I'd kept Vampirism on, I would have been a lot closer to winning. Now, obviously, if I'd brought better food, I could have won and stuff, but, you know, that's supposed to be the easy boss. So if we can't do the easy boss, then I'm concerned about doing the harder bosses, at least without practice. Because that's the thing, is, like, with practice, like, knowing what you need and stuff, like, knowing that I need constant dealing with stuns. Let me see, did this even miss? Okay. I don't know what I was doing wrong. Because, like, the guide here, it barely even mentions the stunning. So I think I was just standing in the wrong place is what it was. I think maybe you're supposed to stand right next to him and then just surge to dodge his cleave attack instead of running back away from it. I don't know. I'm not good at the whole, like, quick timing thing. Like, I always miss whenever RuneScape stuff starts attacking. So, like, in Elite Dungeon 2, the final guy, he'll do an attack where he throws, like, spikes at you, and they'll steal your health, and half the time I would not even see it coming until it was too late. I don't know if I'm just too easily distracted or what. It's just one of the things I'm not good at in RuneScape, and it's why so many of the high-level bosses, I just can't really do them, because, you know, a lot of them depend on seeing the attack coming, and I rarely do. So, yeah. I mean, I did get through Jad, at least, on my main account, so, you know, it can be done. I just need practice. And that's what I'll do. I'm going to practice bossing once we get better items, and we'll actually maybe get money from it. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Oh well, anyway, I think that's enough of that. Next episode will be a quest. Not entirely certain which quest, but it will definitely be a quest on Wednesday. See you then.